1:02 p.m. Today is nominations day, but the power of nominations lies with 8 winning housemates from the arena battles. They can only nominate from the 8 losing housemates who moved in last night. Letitia and Georgina are in the living area.
Charlie's nice.
She's lovely, isn't she?
Yeah, but I just can see how Jason was like, she's lovely, but when she goes, I feel like she...
Look at Jason. Feels like awkward.
Because she's been really nice and friendly with us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, last night.
Mr. Jason, obviously. I just heard Jason going, put me in this position, put me in this situation. That's all I heard.
But it is awkward, isn't it?
In the bedroom, Natalie is telling Andy about the atmosphere in the other house.
It's quite a breezy, atmosphere in here, whereas over there it was dark. So,
It's horrible, that feeling, constantly. I know what you mean when you say dark.
Yeah, well, it was definitely black over there for me. Yeah, but also, you did open your mouth to say something about your life.
Yeah.
It was literally, you get 30 seconds and then you're back onto theirs.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I'm really self-conscious having this conversation now, because it does feel like I'm having this conversation with you because of nominations, and I'm not. It's just we haven't really had a talk this morning.
Well, no, you probably are doing. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm actually not.
But it's fine. I mean, you just got, I'm not going to hold it against anybody.
I'm going to go in there now. I've been making a mental note of everything you said. I'm going to be like, well...
Jason is first to give his nominations to Big Brother.
Jason, could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Natalie. She's not really getting involved. She just doesn't seem happy, and I can feel the tension from her, and I'm sure others can. And it will just it'll cause a problem. The second one is going to have to be Huey. He called Letitia thick in one of the tasks, and that's rude. I don't like rude people. There's no reason to be rude to people, especially if you don't know them. You don't need to do it, so that's why I'm nominated, Huey.
Okay, so my first nomination is going to have to be Huey. When he first came into the house last night, I felt quite a cold vibe from him, whereas the others were quite warm and friendly, and they introduced themselves and things, whereas I didn't get much from him, to be honest with you, and I still haven't. So my second nomination is going to be for Natalie. When she came into the house, she straight away started speaking about other housemates quite negatively. I thought it was a bit wrong in some ways, because it should be me who should have my own opinions on them.
My first nomination is Natalie. I think Natalie's presence in the house makes me feel a bit wary. I'm not sure about the energy that she's bringing into the house, if she can be quite argumentative or happy to have sort of heated conflicts, which I really don't enjoy. I'm going to choose Huey as my second housemate to nominate. When he arrived, he was really so excited, and obviously he wanted to get to know everyone really quickly, but maybe he's just a little bit intense. I suppose he doesn't necessarily make me feel that peaceful.
My first nomination is Natalie. I feel a little bit intimidated by her. We're a different type of opinionated. She scares me a little bit. Don't really want to get on her bad side. This is probably not going to do me any favours, but I kind of feel like if I cross her or get on the wrong side of her, she's going to come down on me like a ton of bricks. Best stay away. Huey is my second nomination because he is screaming at the boys, and I've heard he goes 0 to 100 real quick, and I just kind of feel like he's trying to suss people out, and then he'll... like a viper or something.
2:10 p.m. Ryan, Letitia and Sam are covering up, ready for the hot tub.
Should we just run and bomb in the pool? Like, no, in the jacuzzi? Sure. I can't bomb though because I'm scared of hitting the bottom.
In the bedroom, Charlie is getting dressed to impress.
No, they look fine.
Mine just go straight inside me.
I know. You've got nice tits.
No, I don't. I've got no boobs.
Cheers.
Too much weight done, so I can't see my feet.
You fucking hate
Oh my god! My bikini's falling
What are you doing, Tish? Come on, take
I
off the
put on
bag.
so much weight, I can't come out in a bikini. So I just thought this bag would be around.
In here.
Huh?
In here, you mean?
Yeah. So much weight.
We've been eating so much shit. I feel really comfortable. The things you do when you're paranoid about your body.
A bit of that in staying in it.
They just started getting faster.
It's just making me feel awkward. I've just got to man up.
Should we go jump in this spot? Yeah.
You'll know it's night time.
I'm going to jump in now because it's cold. I'm actually. I'm really Jace.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You're quiet.
Yeah.
It's awkward, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Massive. The problem I've got is that I'm feeling awkward about all the... So I'm stepping back, she's carrying on enjoying herself, and I'm like...
I think you should carry on enjoying it.
Yeah, but I'm not. But that's the trouble. I'm trying to avoid the situation. I've got to man up, basically, and I'm just struggling with it a little bit. And she knows how to push my buttons, and she's already done it a few times this morning.
Almost like she's kind of like getting in there in the group.
Yeah,
including you.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm just struggling with it a little bit at the moment. I'll just, mate, it's just... I shouldn't even be talking out loud, because it's not me, it's not what I do, you know, and I don't quite know how to handle it.
(2:45 p.m) Georgina is laying down the law for Jackson.
I mean, smoking is a no.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things you've got to work on. There's no point starting it in here. I'll just have it ready when I leave. The one that told me Evelyn was your type.
That's the birds I've always kind of been with. Really slim, model-looking birds, or models. You can say to Evelyn, I think you're pretty, I think you're beautiful. Not only just your face, I mean inside of you. I think you're beautiful. That's why I call you beautiful.
I've definitely got 666 on my scalp somewhere.
You definitely haven't. You can play all that shit to them, but for me, I don't see none of that.
Andy is the next housemate to nominate.
OK, my first nomination is for Charlie. My impression of her when I met her was that she was friendly, but also she was very focused on Jason and not necessarily here to be mates with me and muck in with the house. There wasn't a connection with her for me, and I guess that has to be my reason for Charlie. My second nomination is for Natalie. I worry that she's got a bit of a complex about not being included in the group. I just sense maybe that she could potentially be a bit moody sometimes, and I like people to be around me who are kind of happy and smiley and ready for the day.
The first person I'm going to nominate is Jane. I don't really trust her, and I think there's more to her than what she's showing. I think she definitely has a snappy side to her, and I don't like the fact that I've been told she is a honey potter, and I just don't like people that are sneaky like that, if this is true. So I'm going to go with my gut instinct and listen to Chelsea, and I'm going to nominate Jane. The second housemate I'm going to have to nominate would be Charlie. Obviously, everyone's trying to be really nice to each other as they know they are up for the firing line to be up for eviction. I just don't really trust her, and I'm not quite sure what her motives in the house are.
My first nomination is Charlie. Jason's said nothing but good things about her, but part of me thinks that there is another side to her. The girls are really close to Jason in here, and I feel that Charlie, even though she's not saying it yet, I think that she would be a bit jealous of the fact that we're quite close to Jason. My second nomination is Hughie. I feel with him that I would be quite scared to get on the wrong side of him, and also I feel like he's probably one of the ones in the house that will cause the most arguments. Apparently he has argued with Alex and Jacko, and you can't argue with them two. They're the nicest people, so I think if he can do that with them, then he can probably turn on anyone.
My first nomination is Hughie, because as soon as he came in, he was like picking me up, like touching me, like, and just sucking my ass. And then I got told that he was calling me a slag, a slut, and all these nasty names and stuff. Hughie makes me feel quite uncomfortable, to be honest. I just hate people that like judge people before they even met them. I wasn't going to judge any of them going by what we've seen of them on tasks and stuff. I was going to get to know them personally. I don't know, I just feel kind of uneasy around him. I feel like he gives off bad vibes, and I don't feel like he's a nice person. My second nomination is Natalie, just because I've seen her other tasks and stuff, and she seems very argumentative. I've been told she's really argumentative, and she hasn't really socialised with any of us since she's been here. And as soon as she met me, it wasn't hi, hello, it was like, oh, this person's been saying that about you, and I just can't be asked for all that shit. You can't really come into a house like that.